Guys, welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We did have a great day today. All right, markets were up really big today. So let's go over the markets. S&P was up, guys. S&P Dow was up. That was up 350 points up for the day. S&P was up. NASDAQ was up. What was that? Yeah, 209 points up for the day. IWM, the Russell was up. Also, equity markets were up across the board today. Let's take a look at the VIX. All right, VIX is at 1530, so it came down a bit from 17. So we have lower volatility. That's really good for the markets. All right, we're still holding our buy signals on the daily time frame. So S&P on the daily time frame, guys. Still holding its buy signal here. All right, let's bring that out. So on the daily time frame, we're still holding our buy signal. You guys can see that here. All right, buy signal here, all green candles on the daily time frame on the Dow. On the S&P, on the Dow. Right, still holding its buy signal right here. So S&P and the Dow still holding their buy signals. On the NASDAQ, it's holding its buy signal. And on the Russell, IWM still holding its buy signals. All right, so equities, guys, looks really good. Continuing to look really, really nicely in the markup phase. All right, so just remember, we're in the markup phase on these indexes. We have no sign of selling. We had a bit of a pullback last week, but buyers came back in and we're looking really good. All right, the dollar index, we're still flirting right around that $98 mark on the dollar index. Right, we're hoping for a break, right? We're hoping for price to break resistance, right? Right now, price is consolidating. The dollar index is consolidating within a narrow range right here, all right? So within a narrow range, dollar index is still consolidating. Be careful with dollar pairs, guys, all right? All right, they're still consolidating, so be careful. Currently in the E-mini, right? The futures market, Dow E-mini slightly up. All right, NASDAQ E-mini slightly up. S&P, same. Russell, about the same. About so flat to up. We will get data, big data tomorrow, guys. All right, the biggest data for the month. We are at the beginning of the month. You guys notice at the beginning of every month, we have non-farm payrolls, right? So the first Friday of every month, we have non-farm payrolls. Those numbers will come out tomorrow, and that should move the market. All right, we will be trading live in the market tomorrow. So if you guys want to join us, all right, we'll go live, trade live with me from 8 a.m. Eastern time to 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Big data coming out. Again, non-farm payrolls tomorrow. All right. Sectors, let's take a look at the sectors here. The number one tech sector is tech. Tech still holding firm. We did get a pullback right at support here, but held support right here. We've got buyers coming back in. We look to break through that resistance. Hopefully next week, if we get a big update tomorrow, we'll see, right? That could happen tomorrow. All right, buy signal here, really looking well on tech. So those are your tech stocks, in particular your Mag 7s, okay? We've been following financials, all right? So financials, nice break, gapped up this morning, nice break of resistance, holding firm here. So financials looks good. Next one, healthcare. All right, healthcare looks good. We're looking to break out here. Nice resistance here, right? Nice range. We're looking to break out on healthcare. Biotech was the next one. We are definitely breaking out on biotech, guys, right here. You guys can see that right here. Buy signal was here. We are breaking out. Next target on biotech is right here. Now, our stock boss traders, small caps or small caps traders, biotech, those are really good for stock boss. Okay. Let's see which other. Gold is breaking out again. We have a new buy signal that came in earlier. When was that? Friday of last week. A new buy signal on gold. All right, the GLD, that's the gold index. So gold is moving again. Silver looks good. And let's see. That's surprising. Is that home builders? All right, home builders is moving. Look at there. Home builders is moving. Communication services is moving. Energy holding. That's financials. Industrials give a sell signal right here. All right. And real estate, nothing there. Real estate is different than home builders. All right. Home builder, that's home construction there. That's healthcare. Consumer discretionary looks good. All right, getting into the fourth quarter, guys, we got to get past September. But as we get closer to October, November, December, keep an eye on consumer discretionary, right, for the fourth quarter. All that Christmas buying will help that sector. Telecom looks good. Price actions a little choppy there, but moving up nicely there. Consumer staples, nothing there. Lots of consolidation in here, so nothing there. And utilities give a sell signal. Okay, VIX, as I mentioned, is at 1530. We've got a red candle here for the month. We were hoping for last month to close red, but it did not. So hopefully this month of September will close red down. All right, so that's the reverse. VIX goes down, equity markets goes up. All right, so we need that VIX to keep coming down. All right, it's below 20, 15, 30. Let's hope it keeps coming lower. The Mag 7s, let's take a look at the Magnificent 7 stocks. Okay, Amazon, guys. We're waiting for a buy signal, right? Good price action here. We need to break through resistance right here to get a buy signal on Amazon, all right? So if you're trading with us, right, you're using our trading systems, or wait for that buy signal on a break of resistance, all right? To get that buy signal should come in right around 239, 240, right about here. If it breaks, we'll get a buy signal on Amazon, okay? So good price action on Amazon. This will be the second trade on the daily time frame. All right, Meta, Facebook. We talked about Meta before. That has a sell signal. All right, so Meta has a sell signal. In order to get a new buy signal, let's take a look. All right, so previous buy signal was here on a break of resistance. So sell signal here, bought here, sold here. We've got to wait. All right, in order to get a new buy signal, we got to get past resistance in here, up here. Okay, so nothing to do yet on Meta, Facebook. Tesla, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's been struggling, all right? The good news on Tesla, guys, it is making higher lows, higher highs, green candle here. We've got a good upward trend line here. We're bouncing off that trend line. We got a green candle today. That's good, but we've got to get past resistance here. We do have a buy signal here, but with all of this selling, all of these red candles, we've gotten out. All right, in order to get back in, we've got to get above 360. We need a close, so the price to close, candle to close above 360 to get a buy, to call a buy signal on Tesla. Okay, a lot of consolidation in here. Again, it is moving higher. We're getting higher lows. We got a nice triangle forming here. Hopefully, we'll get a breakout on Tesla there. Google, let's take a look at Google. Nice price action, guys, on Google here. Look at that trade here. All right, buy signal here was a break on this resistance right here at 180. All right, we're moving higher, gapped up. What was that? Yesterday, gapped up. Nicely done here. All right, trading at 232 from 180. Good trade going here. All right, nice breakout. I believe this is all-time highs. Let's take a look. Yep, all-time highs on Google there. Good price action. A nice breakout. All right, so Max 7s are holding firm. Microsoft, give a sell signal. So Microsoft here, guys, has a sell signal here. Previous buy signal did really well. All right, so previous buy signal was right here at 429. Sell signal came in here on a break of support right in here, right at 509. In order to get a new buy signal, we've got to get past resistance at about 534. So no trade yet on the daily time frame. These are on the daily time frame. NVIDIA gave a sell signal, guys. So NVIDIA gave a sell signal. All right, that was earlier this week. Buy signal was here at 122. The sell signal came in on a break of support, red candles, white arrow here. Perfect sell signal at 168. We are trading now at 171. In order to get a new buy signal on NVIDIA, we've got to get past resistance here to get a new buy signal. All right, so we need new buyers to come on back in, get out of this range here. Right, break resistance and give us a new buy signal, similar to what happened here. All right, that resistance area up here is 185, so it's got to get above 185. The reason why we need to wait, guys, okay, is because we could see these red candles here, right? See white candles, red candles, sellers came in, right? White candles, red candles, see these red candles, sellers came in. So we're getting some red candles here. All right, so we could see that price move lower. All right, if buyers come in, we've got to be patient. If buyers come in, move the price higher, break through that resistance, we'll know now that buyers are back in control to get into the trade. All right, otherwise we wait. This is where most traders will mess up, right? Because guess what? The price came to support at 168 and now it's moving higher a bit here at 171, right? You get in and then all of a sudden they drop that price, right? They start to short and now you're stuck in the trade. So we need confirmation, real confirmation that buyers are coming back in to that particular trade. Apple looks good. So these are the Max 7s, okay? Magnificent 7 stocks. All right, so Apple, guys, our buy signal. Most recent buy signal came in at 218, trading at 239, right? Broke resistance here. This is an area, if you're in it on the daily time frame, you're trading with us, right? This is an area where you could add to the position, right? So you could scale up or scale into the position. We do have resistance, strong resistance right up here. So just be aware of that. Apple looks good though. And the MAGS index to track the whole group is actually breaking out. So the MAGS, Magnificent 7 as a group, breaking out nicely. Now, this is also a trade. We could trade the index, the ETF. All right. So buy signal was at 50, trading at 61. Good trade there. All right. All right. So overall, guys, the Max 7s are doing well. That's great for the market, equity markets. Let's take a look at Big picture, Dow on the 240, down on the 240. We got good buying here, nice recovery of the trend line. Green candle here, we're looking to break out. Okay, you guys can see that here. All right, we have another day. Let's say tomorrow, non-farm payrolls push the market. We could break through that resistance and we'll be at all-time highs on the Dow. All right, so that's on the 240. On the daily, same thing here. We're looking to break out. All right, remember, guys. All right, I know Forex market is consolidating. All right, not a lot of opportunities in that market. So our bull master traders, our stock boss traders, all right, if you guys, I talk to traders all the time where you have your stock boss systems and you guys are not utilizing it, you're not taking advantage of this market. All right. Every time we have a bullish run, right, after that run is over, I always have traders that are like, David, is it okay to get in now? No, it's over. All right, so now is the time to get in. Now we are way overbought. That doesn't mean we can't move higher, but guys, take advantage of this market. All right, put your monster scalper away for a bit. All right, and focus here until right, Forex starts moving again. All right, there'll always be a few opportunities here and there, but your major opportunities right now is in equities. All right, so Dow daily, Dow weekly, right here. Buy signal here, we are breaking out, guys, all-time high. Dow monthly, we are breaking out. S&P on the 240, guys, we are breaking out on the 240. Look right here, right? We are breaking out. S&P on the daily, absolutely breaking out here. All right. S&P weekly, S&P monthly. And we are hoping to get, like we did a couple of weeks ago, a nice run in those E-minis when we trade live tomorrow. All right, NASDAQ 240 right here at all-time highs. We're looking to break out. NASDAQ daily, NASDAQ weekly, and NASDAQ monthly right here. Russell on the 240. All right, look at the Russell, guys. I am so proud. All right, we are so proud of the Russell. Small cap stocks. We're seeing Stock Boss really provide great trading opportunities. Look at how close we are to the all-time highs. All right, on the Russell. We came all the way from down here, guys. And just, it is choppy, all right? It is choppy, but it keeps moving higher. So proud of the IWM, the Russell. All right, buy signal here, all green candles. We get in near resistance here. That's reaccumulation. And then, boy, we look close to the all-time highs there on the 240. Daily, same thing, guys. Daily, this is how close we are right here to the all-time highs on the Russell. And weekly, all right, weekly, same thing here, and monthly. Okay, so we are definitely breaking out. Small caps look good. Bitcoin. Now, we've talked about this with Bitcoin. We do have a sell signal on Bitcoin. That sell signal came in, guys, at 112, 113, right about there. We're trading at 111. We have support. We're going to move this. All right, we have red candles. We have to be aware of these sellers, right? Red candles, sellers. Red candles here. Price came down. Red candles here. We're going to assume that the price will come down. All right. If buyers come in, we'll know that. We'll see that. All right. So our target, now anything can happen. Price can reverse, move higher. But right now we got red candles and our target is 100. No guarantee that it will get to that 100 support. Here, we do have near-term support at 107. If it changes, that's fine, but we do have a sell signal to be out. So a buy signal was right at 111. It closed right around 111, so we should be out. Okay? And Bitcoin is definitely overbought. All right, so it came from a low of last year, at 51,000 all the way up to 111,000. So it is due for a pullback. I'm not saying it's going to pull back. It's due for a pullback. And based on the price action with the sell signal, all right, it wants to pull back. Gold is breaking out of this resistance here. All right, so I have so many traders that say, hey, David, right, shouldn't I be selling at resistance and buying at support? This is an example of why we don't want to sell at resistance, guys. All right, so price is breaking resistance, good push higher, and it keeps breaking resistance here, here, and now here. All right, so it is breaking resistance, moving higher on gold. 3,500, almost 3,600 on gold. Silver, same thing here. Gapped up, moving up nicely there. Almost $37 on silver. Crude oil, nothing. Bonds, all right, a little pop in bonds right now. To really get bonds going, we got to break through resistance here. Notice I keep talking about support and resistance, all right? Consolidation here on the dollar index, so nothing here. Be careful, again, trading the dollar pairs. Quick look at pound yen. All right, pound yen on the daily time frame. Quick look here. All right, still consolidating. We just waited for pound yen to break out, guys. We've been waiting. All right, so we need to break through that resistance here. Tough resistance. This is tough resistance here on pound yen on the daily. Same thing on the weekly. Same thing here on the monthly time frame. Okay, let's go to current positions. In Monster Scalper, we only have 3 positions in Monster Scalper on the 240. Let's take a look. And these are the Aussie pairs. So Aussie CAD on the 240, 240-minute time frame. Our buy signal was here, guys. It's still holding. All right, we're looking for a break. Horrible chart, but we're looking for a break. We don't have a lot of opportunities in Forex right now. So we're just trying to find an opportunity here. Buy signal here, we're looking to break out. All right. If you're trading this, please keep an eye on it. Dollar CAD. I'm sorry, Aussie CAD. Aussie Swiss, we have a buy signal here. And it is slowly moving higher. And again, we need to break through here. I would say if you guys get a white candle on these, just get out. I wouldn't wait for a sell signal or a red candle. White candle, just close the trade. All right, buy signal here. All right, we need to get past resistance right here. All right, right about there. Aussie Swiss, now Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand. All right, buy signal here. All right, it is trying to break through here. That's reaccumulation. And there it is right here. All right. All right. All right, let's go through stocks, equities, Stock Boss, and Bull Master. Hold on. Come on. Gotta grab this just right. All right. All right, guys. Stock boss, let's go through current positions in stock boss, okay? Positions should, current positions, most of these should hold. We had a nice update today. We look to add positions, okay? So we're looking for green candles. If we got green candles across the board, we'll hold. All right, green candles will hold. White candles will hold. Red candle will call a sell signal. All right, white arrow will call a sell signal. Okay. Now we've trimmed position. All right, this run started in when May, June. So we've been running for a while. All right, so let's see here. What is going on here? Hold on. Doesn't want to act right this evening. All right. Let's give it a second here. So we'll go through Stock Boss, guys. Bull Master. What time is it? Stock Boss, Bull Master. And we'll look to add positions also. All right, let's delete this. All right. Again, green candles will hold. These are stock boss, so small cap stocks. Okay, will hold in stock boss. White candles will hold. Green candles obviously will hold. Those are buyers. Red candles will sell, call a sell signal. White arrow will call a sell signal. So TGEN, right? Buy signal was at 9:34 closed. With the red candle, sell signal, let's close this. Hold in. White candle will hold. Nice bounce. All right, if you guys look here, all right, when the market is bullish like it is, if we get a white candle, we want to hold. All right, unless you're very conservative, right? You want to hold because you could get buyers to come back in like this. Okay, so that's why. All green candles there. That's fine. Green candles. Green. Good. All right. Nice trade here. All green candles. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Good price action. All right. So that's it for Stock Boss. And we'll look to add more positions. Bull Master. Large cap stocks here in Bull Master. I keep messing with this stuff. All right, there we go. I like it to be perfect. All right. Bullmaster, these are large cap stocks over $10. Remember, stock boss, small caps, under 10, large caps, Bullmaster over 10. So MP close today, guys. Buy signal, great trade here. Was at $28, all right, in Bullmaster. Close today, $65. Good. What's that? 100% there. All right, good trade. MP, close the trade, please. That's done. All right, good trade holding. All green candles here. Good. You guys can see those green candles, right? Yeah, good. All right, NWG sell signal, guys. So buy signal was at 1433. Sell signal came in at 1363. Close the trade, please, with your system. Again, if you guys are not trading with us, I know we always have new traders. If you do not have a trading system with us, do not take these trades. All right. Although we might give the entry, we will not give the exit. So you guys, all right. If you need information from our systems, give me a call, let me know. Otherwise, do not take these trades. So as we go through these picks, right, please don't take these trades, okay? Use it for educational purposes, guys. CRNC sell signal. So buy signal was at 1180. Red candle at 10, right at $10. Close the trade, please. All right. So overall, stock boss, Bullmaster holding firm. Look at all that green, guys, today. All right, lots of green there in Bullmaster. All right, so good price action. Although we've trimmed these alerts, just does not want to grab today. All righty. There we go. All right, current, let's take a look at stock boss, heat seeker. Let's run it. All right, so 82 in stock boss. That's a good amount for heat seeker, and 103 for Bullmaster. That's really good. All right, let's see if we can find some new positions here. All right, we need buyers on the weekly at a minimum, and we need a buy signal, current buy signal on the daily, okay, as we go through these. All right, ACRE in stock boss. All right, buy signal here, guys. Perfect buy signal came in yesterday. We've got a white candle here on the weekly, so we'll take that. ACRE. ADCT in stock boss. That's a reaccumulation trade. We do have purpose, support, and resistance there, guys. Keep an eye on that there. All right. If we can get through the month of September, right, could have some really good price action as we go into fourth quarter Christmas rally there. AMCX in Stock Boss. That's gone. That's gone. All right. That's gone. That's fine if they're gone, guys. Find another one. Don't chase them. A good buy signal here. CSCAN. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Let's go back to CSCAN. All right. So in Stock Boss, guys, we like these trades out of the markdown phase. If it's Bull Master, we like these stocks to continue. So we look for reaccumulation trades. Okay, remember that. All right. DBI in Stock Boss. Buyers here, we have a green candle on the weekly. Buyers are definitely on the daily time frame here. Let's keep going here. Hey, Daniel. How are you? Stock Boss. Stock Boss is for equities. So we trade. As I go through this, I'll try to talk. So 1 second here. Daniel. My middle name is Daniel. David Daniel. So good name. Good name. All right. So DENN. All right. In Stock Boss. Buy signal here, guys. Buy signal here on a break of resistance. We've got a white candle here on the weekly. So we got buyers coming in. That's good confirmation here. All right, Daniel, we track. If you look here, we have our system is called Stock Boss with Hit Seeker. So we trade small cap stocks. So stocks that are under $10 with Stock Boss. And our Hit Seeker tracks over 21,000, 22,000 stocks every day. So it did that today when the market closed at 4:30. All right, so these are the stocks. All right, so rather than trying to manually find stocks to buy, our Hit Seeker system goes out, tracks the market, and brings back the stocks that are, in this case, breaking out. Okay, so it's breaking a resistance level like this one here, and it's giving us our Stock Boss system. So two systems in one. Hit Seeker finds the stocks right here. Our Stock Boss system tells us when to enter and when to exit. All right, good question. But these stocks are under $10. Our Bull Master system are stocks that are over $10. So Stock Boss tracks small cap stocks, which follow the Russell index. And the Bull Master, we track large cap stocks, which follows the S&P mainly and the NASDAQ. Okay, good question. You want any more information? Go to our website. All right, monstertradingsystems.com or join the SKOOL community. All right, HLIT, good question. HLIT in Stock Boss. All right, let's keep going here. INO in Stock Boss. Guys, stocks are moving. This is the best market right now. All right. Remember, we are trend followers, right? So we don't trade the market we want to trade. We trade the market that is moving, that is trending. All right. So IVVD, buy signal here. Green candles. We have buyers on the weekly, so we have confirmation there. So IVVD in Stock Boss. LUCD in Stock Boss. All right, buyers here on the weekly. Buy signal here on the daily. We've got to get past. All right, we have some choppiness here. All right, so we got to get past resistance. Not a perfect setup, but we do have good support down here, right down here. Good resistance. We got to get past resistance here. And this is an inexpensive stock, guys. It closed at $1.38. Okay. All right. Red candles on the weekly, so nothing there. All right, we're going to call this one NAT, in Stock Boss. All right, buy signal here, right at 290. Now it's gone a bit. 323 is where it closed at. Hasn't gone too far. All right, but we do have a buy signal on the weekly, guys. On the weekly time frame, we have a buy signal, good buy signal with green candles on the weekly there. And let's take a look at the risk reward. Let's see where that fell from. All right, so that fell from, I had a good sense, we had a good risk reward. Guys, this fell from $41. All right, so back in 2000, what's that, 10, it fell from $40. And now look at that. Look at this markdown phase. Beautiful markdown phase. Lots of good selling here on the monthly. Look at that. All right. And now on the daily, right, it's moving higher here. All right, so imagine that. All right, fell from $40. Here we are. Right, we can enter, buy at 323. Right, so we'll have someone else take a loss on that. We'll buy it when buyers come in at the bottom here. Okay, so it broke resistance, buy signal, all green candles. Our first target will be right here as we move higher. And we have the market is in our favor, so we have the Russell, even the S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, they're all in our favor, and VIX is coming down. All right, so all right, good chance that it will move higher. No guarantees, but we're just following the price action, guys. All right, so good price action, good trade here. So NAT. Let's keep going. We have a few more here. And we're doing, we will not do Bull Master unless we have extra time. All right, that's gone. All right, that's gone. No buy signal yet. All right, OLMA in Stock Boss. Red, green candle here, guys. You guys can see this here. So we've got confirmation on the weekly, right? Nice big green candle here. So we know buyers are in this trade. Buy signal here. We are breaking resistance, all green candles here. Okay. Just follow the process. That's gone. Nothing here. That's gone. Don't chase them. This one is gone. This one here, guys, the buy signal was at $1.61. Listen now. Buy signal here, $1.61. Close today at $7.12, guys. Nice trade going here. All right. Nice trade going there. All right. RDNW. In Stock Boss. All right, buyers here on the weekly time frame. Good markdown phase is what we want, right? We need sellers to buy from, right? So they're selling, right? So markdown, accumulation, markup, green candles, we're moving higher there, okay? REAL, we've traded real before in Stock Boss. Good buying on the weekly. Broke resistance here by our system here. Buy signal, good green candles, right? If you did not get in here, this is a good area here you could get in. If you got in here, this might be an area to scale up, add to that position, okay? RLAY, RLAY in stock boss. Okay, early buy signal there. That's gone. That's gone. Nothing here. Be careful of these reaccumulation trades, guys, in stock boss, right? We won those in Bull Master, not in stock boss. It's very seldom you get continuation in small cap stocks. Large cap stocks, you'll get continuation often. All right, what that means is those big institutions, they like holding and continue to buy large caps. Not so much so in small caps, okay? All right, big difference there in how they trade the two markets. All right, Bull Master, we've got some time here. So Bull Master, these are large cap stocks. So these are over $10, okay? We're looking for reaccumulation trades, over $10. These stocks mainly follow the S&P and NASDAQ. All right, good price action on these guys. You can see these stocks are breaking out. That's gone. That's gone. All right, CARG in Bull Master looking to break out. That's gone. That's gone. Choppy there. I'm surprised how many of these are coming out of the markdown phase. All right, DK in Bull Master. Good buying there. ELF in Bull Master. FRO in Bull Master. All right, nice accumulation, guys. So first trade was here. Second trade, breaking resistance here. Buyers are on the weekly. Nice reaccumulation trade going there. FRO. Don't chase them. Really surprising that some of these are still coming out of the markdown phase. We are long past the correction that we had back in April. Good price action here. MLTX, guys, look at this one. So we have buyers on the weekly here. Look at that. And on the weekly time frame, right, we closed this week. We got a buy signal this week, guys, on a break of resistance here. Good setup here. Again, if you guys are not trading with our systems, please do not take these trades, okay? We have the entries here, but guys, you don't have the exits, okay? So on the daily time frame, these are the type of trades we want to see in Bull Master, okay? So rather than coming out of the markdown phase where we're taking that first trade, like in Stock Boss, right? We want reaccumulation. So we need real confirmation that buyers or these institutions are continuing to buy. All right. So usually that second trade is what we want in Bull Master. So we're breaking a big resistance here. Our buy signal, our blue arrow came in right here. Green candles, beautiful setup. And we have buyers on the weekly along with the buy signal here. So MLTX. Okay. We've got about 10 minutes and we'll be done. So let's see if we can get through this. All right. Nice gap up there. We would not have taken that trade though. All right. Let's see here. All right. Not a lot of structure there. NTAP in Bull Master. All right. We can trade options with this too, guys. So our option traders, you guys know how to trade these with options. You can do calls. Calls have been doing well. Very choppy. If you guys want to take these trades that are coming out of the markdown phase, you can, but we will not. There's so many opportunities here. All right. Is that scan this? SNDK in Bull Master. SPHR, and guys, we'll post this in SKOOL community here. That's gone. That's a nice reaccumulation trade, guys. Right here, look at that. Beautiful trade here. Good buyers here on the weekly. Look at the first trade, but look at that second trade go there. Okay. All right, too late to enter. We're almost done here. All right, THC. All right, this is what we want. Look at that. Reaccumulation. New buyers are coming in here. Breaking resistance here. Nicely done in the markup phase. All right, so here's your markup phase, your trend. We're breaking out with the buy signal here. And look at the weekly. Green candles here. All right, buyers are coming in. Good setup here. THC. TNK looks good, but we have purple support and resistance, so we're overbought. Not that we can't move higher, but we're overbought. Right. Pay attention to the price action in these stocks, guys. Just because we're not calling them doesn't mean these stocks are not. Right? We're looking for the really good setups. We'll take this one coming out of the markdown phase. We have really good resistance here and a good risk reward as well. All right, so we have good resistance here. We're breaking out. I like this here. So we were in a tight range, and we're breaking out of there. And we have a target. The buy signal is at around 25, guys. We will not find any resistance until we get to about $40. Good risk reward. Look at the buy signal, the previous buy signal here. Okay, so we'll call this one VSCO. All right. And we have buyers coming in, early buying on the weekly. See that green candle here? And see that good support here? All right. And look what happened the last time here, even here. So we'll call this one. Worst case scenario, hey, get out quickly. Take the loss or take the profit. Okay. All right. Good breakout here. That's gone. And we're almost done here. That one is gone. Good trade going there. All righty. All right. So that's it. So we've got quite a bit in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. Okay. All righty. Our US 30 traders. All right. Our US 30 traders. All right. There is a trade going on the 60-minute on the US 30. Okay. If you guys took this trade, fine. Just be aware we have strong resistance ahead. Now we'll look to, hopefully what we'd like to see happen is overnight we pull back a bit. All right. So that we can trade this in the morning. All right. You guys know we'll day trade it on a smaller time frame, 5-minute, 3-minute. All right. Tomorrow we have non-farm payroll coming out tomorrow. So we have numbers coming out in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right. So we'll start watching it at around 8 a.m. and we'll look to go long, no shorts. All right. So we'll look to go long. Hopefully we can get a pullback overnight on the US 30. All right. On the NAS, same thing. All right. So we have our trend already on both the daily time frame here and on the 60. All right, let's get a pullback overnight. We don't want it to extend too much. All right, get a nice pullback on the 60. We need buyers to hold so that we can trade it in the morning. Okay. On the S&P, E-mini S&P, we have a buy signal here. Nice breakout. All right. So if you guys traded these, no, we did not call these. If you guys traded them, great. All right. Just be aware of sellers. If sellers come in, you might get a bit of a pullback overnight prior to non-farm payrolls in the morning. Okay. Remember, no shorts, guys. Even if non-farm payrolls come in, whether coming negative or positive, if the price moves down short, don't short it. Okay, we can see a reversal. Okay, the overall trend is up. We're looking to break big resistance levels on these indexes, right? Get through some all-time highs, keep moving higher. So be careful, going short, all right, so that you don't get squeezed. On Monster Scalper, quick look at Monster Scalper and we'll be done. Just under 240, see what's going on here. We do have a decent amount of volatility. The problem is still direction, right? Every time they try to break out, there is Anthony's trade here still holding. All right, that's Aussie. What's that? Aussie, New Zealand still holding here. All right. Aussie Swiss, Aussie CAD. All right, keep an eye on Aussie CAD there. So Aussie, we are still holding. So let's see. On the 240, we are still holding Aussie, New Zealand, AUD, NZD. On the 240, we are still holding that. Stay away from the 60-minute for now. Our Monster Scalper traders. Aussie Swiss, we still holding AUD, CHF on the 240. All right, Aussie CAD on the 240. Kiwi pairs, nothing. Yen pairs. Keep an eye on the yen pairs. We will not call these, but just watch them. Same with the dollar pairs. We just need more confirmation, guys. Horrible market. This is a horrible market. Just nothing here. All righty. Okay, so Forex, guys, just stay low on that market. Okay, if you're going to trade Forex, going to trade your monster scalper system, just be careful. Really watch those trades. Okay. And thanks for coming, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow as we go live in the markets. All right. Hopefully, we are hoping to have a big day tomorrow. Okay. All right. A couple of weeks ago, we had a big Friday. Lots of pips. We'll see what the market does tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get direction, get some good trades. Things are setting up, though. Things are setting up nicely. We'll like to have a pullback, right? A good pullback on these E-minis, so that we can get some really good direction after data comes out tomorrow. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. If you guys need to reach me, go to the website, monstertradingsystems.com or our SKOOL community. Take care.